Guy is a great guy. Got the whole team headphones, expensive ones too. Like they weren't cheap.
Okay. You see it.
Right here for the whole team, defense, and offense.
Get out of here,
Special
man.
teams too. Like you got that money. What'd you buy us? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna get y'all.
All right. Just a couple days after, how would you assess this, like the film review, breaking down what you saw in your first game, what you can build on going into week 2?
Just being a little bit more smarter with the ball, with the details, just fine tuning that. One of the plays, I miscalled it for Pitt, and we got mixed up with the formation, the motion, and everything. So just detailing that up, and then just being smarter with the ball, helping the team out.
You were expected to see maybe a few more shots in that game. Looking back through, were there moments where you thought that could happen, or how do you kind of get that part going?
We were dialing it up. We had some planned, take some shots. And the one play we did have a shot, protection wasn't there, and we just tried to make a play and scramble around a little bit. But hopefully we can stand in the pocket a little bit more stronger, a little bit more firm, and take the shots down the field.
So close to winning last week. How much are you looking forward to this Sunday and getting out there to play?
No, I'm excited. I always playing with my brothers. Getting out there on the field, just putting on that horseshoe on my head. That's always a blessing for me. But coming out there trying to get a victory, we know the details matter, so we're just trying to focus on the details and trying to get this victory.
Anthony, in some sense, is it a sense of relief for you to get that first game in the past? There's so much build up to your first game in the pros. Now you can kind of focus on the week-to-week aspect of it.
It was a sense of relief, just getting the first one under my belt. But I got a whole bunch more to do. I got a whole bunch more ahead of me and ahead of the whole team. So we're just trying to focus on that and just do it week by week.
Anthony, when you look at so much was made about the third down conversion not very good. How much you look at first down not being very effective on first down?
That was just us. Not being right or doing better with our execution when it came to first down. We knew we were going to be aggressive throughout the whole game plan. So the third down conversion stuff, it wasn't a problem for us because we knew we wanted to convert those downs. But like I said, just fine-tuning some details and just trying to be more efficient on first and second down.
Anthony, Trevor Lawrence spoke to you after the game and said protect yourself. Did he need to say that to you? Do you need to protect yourself more as the season wears on?
I think it depends. It depends on the situation, time on the clock, score, all that. But as a quarterback in this league, you do have to protect yourself a lot, if you want to, withstand, stand in this league. So he is definitely right by telling me that, and I definitely took it in account.
Is it a fine line? Is it a fine line because you had 4th and 5 and you went for it and you got it. Is it a fine line between being aggressive and taking care of yourself?
I believe so. Like you said, 4th and 5. Got to have a situation, so you got to put your body on the line for the team. Because I know they'll do it for me, so you got to risk it sometimes just to help the teing.
Yeah, you don't see Jay much at all. I know with pre-draft you probably got to know. What do you think about him as a player, and do you guys have a relationship?
No, I love CJ. I've known him since high school. We went to a few camps together, been through college together. Talk a lot. So whenever I see him, I always tell him that he's a GOAT. He's a baller. But I'm looking forward to playing against him, playing against their team. But yeah, he's definitely a dog. He's a baller.
What have you learned in your time, playing in Florida and now here about what matters and what doesn't about outside noise?
Outside noise doesn't matter because they don't know what's going on in these buildings behind the doors and the walls. Only us, the people in the organization know what's going on and what truly really matters. But my teammates matter, the organization matters, the coaches matter. So just focusing on the right things instead of everything else. We're just trying to better ourselves.
How good did it feel coming out of that tunnel on Sunday and the support you got from the fans here now?
That was exciting. I felt the love ever since I got here. But to be able to run out the tunnel and get the same love, it felt great. Well, hopefully we can get the victories for the organization and the fan base.
How do you get something like Alec more involved, I guess, in the offense, and what is it like just still building chemistry with him?
Just trusting the line and just sitting in the pocket, because I know he's a deep threat. So I just got to stay in the pocket and trust him to get open and trust the line to protect me so I can deliver the ball downfield for him.
Anthony, physically, how did you feel Monday? Shane mentioned a little ankle soreness. How did you feel coming out of your first game?
I was a little sore. I woke up with some feelings that I never felt before, but some of the vets just like, welcome to the league, Rook. That's how it's going to be. But, just getting in the training room early, taking care of my body, that's the main part.
Would you say we might see a couple more slides in the future?
Yeah, definitely.
And you probably did you kind of make it known you wanted to go back in the game? Because I think Shane said you could have went back, but they made the decision to hold you out. Is that what happened? And what did you say in that moment?
Yeah, when I was on the ground, they told me I got to go out for a play. I'm like, man, dang, I don't want to go out for a play, but I knew I had to. So I sat out that one play, and I was ready to go back in there, but they told me just take it easy. Because I knew we had to score right there, and I wanted to score bad for the team just so we can get closer to the victory. But, sometimes you got to live and learn.
All right, so Pitts, he told the scoop about you giving these guys these headphones. What has it been like for you, though, to be able to have the support from these guys here, especially your first year?
I appreciate these guys a lot. Ever since I was drafted, they always showed me love. They always led me the right way. So I just felt like it was just a small token of myself just to, gift everybody some headphones. I don't think it's anything major. It's just me showing them that I appreciate them for supporting me and helping me throughout everything that's been going on for these past few months. But I appreciate my guys, so I just had to show them some love.
Shane's talked a lot about how they wanted to start you early because you learned by playing. So how helpful is it just getting in this week and just being able to review a game where you saw like a defense scheming for you and kind of making improvements off that?
It was extremely helpful, just going through film study with Coach Steichen and then going in there with Coach Cam, getting in with Gardner and Sam, just going through the basics, just studying and being out there and learning from my mistakes and then learning from what the defense was giving me. I feel like it's going to help me a lot down the road. So hopefully I can keep pushing and keep the same determination and coming in and studying.
You had that hot read against to Josh Downs. What has it been like just building chemistry with him? And on that particular play, I guess, how was that maybe just a result of the work you all put in?
It's just a matter of trust. He trusted me to stand in the pocket and deliver the ball to him. And I trusted him to get open on the route. We run that route a lot. Josh is great at that route. We have a lot of guys that's great at certain routes. So it's just a matter of me just sitting in the pocket and trusting them and them, trusting me delivering the ball.
Is that a play you could have made like earlier on? Is that one that because it was an option route, but is that something that you think like got better over time because you kind of know he kind of knows what each other is going to do?
I feel like it's always there. If I got Josh in the slot and he's running an option route, and I feel like he's always going to be open. So me taking a hit for him and delivering the ball, I don't think it's a problem. Because I know he's going to get that yak for me, and we're going to get first downs.
Anthony, do you get a couple more juice based on who the other quarterback is, whether it's somebody who's in your draft class or like obviously Trevor last week or somebody big?
No, not really. I try to focus on myself. I try not to compete against others. I try to compete with myself every day just to try to get better. Because the last time I was trying to compete with somebody else, I didn't play great. So I'm just focused on myself, focused on my details, and just trying to help my teammates.
When was that?
That was back in college, trying to play against Will Levis and trying to, battle against him instead of battling against their team, so just trying to focus on myself, focus on the details and helping this team.
What's that balance like throughout a game where you're trying to watch film, talk to your teammates, talk to your coaches? Like, how do you find that balance on the sideline when you're, locked into a game?
We kind of have a scheme of how we like to do it, coming off the field, get the recap of what just happened, and then me just being a leader out there and communicating to my guys, letting them know we're going to be all right, the next play is going to be there, we just got to focus on the details.
All right, thanks guys.
Thanks, Anthony.
Appreciate y'all.